Hi, Chuck Pinnell here with Pinnell Custom Leather, and in this video I'm going to show you how to measure yourself for a brand new pair of custom chaps. And you'll need someone to assist you, you'll need a tape measure, and hopefully an old pair of chaps that we can use to base the measurements off of. And if you have any questions at all, you can always contact us. We can talk you through the process. We can even do a FaceTime or Skype call, and we can assist you during your measuring process. Pull that like you're going to wear your chaps. Just put that right where you wear your chaps. Okay. Does that feel pretty good?
Yep.
Okay, so if you don't have a belt like this to measure with, and you have a pair of chaps that the person could put on, put the actual chaps on the person, and that will give you reference points from where to measure. So what we're going to measure first is the outseam from here down to the top of the Paddock Boot there. So with this belt on, that gives me a really good reference to take that measurement. So the Outseam Measurement, you measure from the very top of the belt, and typically it's below the waist belt. So generally the chaps fit below your belt, and you take the measurement from here down to pretty much the sole of the Paddock Boot, just up from that just a tiny bit. Some people like their chaps to be really long, and some people want a shorter chap. So then on the inseam measurement, you have the vertical line here that you can see through, and take the tape measure and measure from right up at the inseam all the way up till it touches the fabric. And then I pull my hand down and hold here, and then measure down the leg to just below the ankle bone. So and again, it's your preference how long you would like to have your chaps. They will shrink up and get shorter as you wear them, so don't take a measurement that's too short. We can always take them in or shorten them. And the next measurement is the rise. And what this is where the buckle strap attaches to the chap to where this imaginary line is across the inseam. So we take the inseam line, draw a straight line across, and go from this point to where the buckle attaches. If this measurement is too long, then the chaps will be really baggy and hang way down in the inseam, which is very annoying. Next measurement is the same point from this line here to the above knee. So if you bend your knee slightly, then I can find the kneecap and measure the distance from here to the above knee. Next measurement is from the above knee measurement to the largest part of the calf. So feel the calf and find the largest part of the calf. If you have blue jeans on, you want to really probe and get in there and feel that muscle. And with the riding breeches and socks, it makes it a much easier task. Next measurement is the upper thigh. So if you turn to the side, a little more right there. So here you take the tape measure, go between the legs all the way up until it touches the inseam, pull the tape around, and you want it to go just below the bottom and then come up. And I generally will have it just slightly up at an angle, just ever so slightly. Pull the tape snug, and if you could let the tape go, it would stay there. So it's a nice firm grasp. Again, that's up to the individual's preference if you want a real tight fit or a loose fit. Casual riders, trail riders will generally have a looser fit, and the hunter jumper crowd will want a much tighter fit. So take that measurement, and then I will take this point and mark where that was taken and measure from here to the top of the belt. This measurement tells me where the zipper starts. So take that measurement, that's called the zipper rise. Then the next measurement is the mid-thigh. That varies with every person. If you have somebody that's a major runner or cyclist or even a gymnast, this muscle can be really pronounced, and so you really want to find this muscle right in here and take that circumference measurement. The next is the above knee. So if you bend your knee slightly, now I can find the kneecap, and the tape measure goes just above the kneecap. It's pretty much like if you took your thumb and pushed it right above the kneecap. You're not going to be pushing on the kneecap. So the tape goes right in that little socket right above the kneecap, and then the circumference goes around the back of the leg. Then we'll take the circumference of the kneecap itself. If someone has a protruding kneecap or a very, very slim person, you don't want to take this measurement too tight because the kneecap can't take all of that pressure. So this measurement I'll take a little bit on the looser side, and again depending on if you have sensitive knees or not. So if you know you have problems with your knees, ease this measurement off a little bit. So this is a little looser, but again, if I could let go of that tape, it would stay right in place. And the next is the largest part of the calf. You've got a well-defined calf here, so you just feel the muscle and then take the circumference measurement of the calf. And again, if you have blue jeans on or a loose trouser, you want to pull all of that extra fabric over so that you've got direct contact to the body. The tighter a pair of chaps are, the quicker the response is going to be to your leg. So if you have a very loose pair of chaps and you give the command with your leg to the horse, your leg is going to slip inside the leather before the command goes to the horse. The tighter this is, the quicker that command is going to go to the horse, and he's going to go to your will. And the last measurement on circumference is the paddock boot, and I just take the top of the paddock boot and loosely measure that because you've all had chaps that won't zip all the way down. Don't make this too terribly tight. And then the circumference of the chap is based on, my belt has a lettering system, so I simply look at the letter on the belt and make note of that. And then measure that. So measure from the buckle, point A, to the reference point that was used, and write that number down. And if you have an actual pair of chaps, just measure from the buckle to the hole that the chap was fitted in.
All right, awesome. I think we got some good stuff on that.
Did I stutter?
No, I thought you were pretty good. I was impressed.
If you have any questions at all, please contact us on the World Wide Web, Facebook and Instagram, PenelCustomLeather.com. Thank you much.